What's up YouTube, it's Mackenzie Monday. Today I'm back with a brand new video for you guys, and as you can see by the title of today's video, I am doing period talk time with Mackenzie, and I looked up 10 questions that guys have about periods. And if you guys cannot tell, I'm a little annoyed because I've done this video 3 times already, and if this one does not work, I'm literally dropping out. First question. First question about the period talk thing is, how much pre-warning do you get? Well, okay, start off with this video is I am going to tell you my thing, like my personal feelings about these questions. So, how much pre-warning do you get? With me, I like break out, and then I get like nauseous and headaches, and I don't feel very good. I get really tired, and like I get cramps, and that's like what I know I'm starting my period soon, or I'm starting my period that day. Number 2, how much blood is it really? We're gonna call it a flow. So really with my flow, it depends on like when my period starts, like when it starts, like when my period decides. If it wants to start early, then yeah. If it wants to start late, then no. Like no, there's not a lot of flow. Like if it starts early, then fingers look long. Anyway, if my period's early, then yeah, it will it'll like there'll be like a big flow. And if my period starts late, then no, there won't be a big flow. It just really depends on like when my period falls. Number 3, how long does it last? Like I said, it depends on when your period falls on. Say like if my period starts early, then it'll last either those 7 days or it'll end early. And if it's late, I don't know, I'm stuttering, sorry. If it's late, then it will last only like 3 days maybe. Like it just depends. It just depends, like I said. Okay, I've answered this question like however many times. Do you want to have sex on your period? I would never in my life have sex on my period, just because I think having sex on your period's gross. Not being on your period's gross, because you're on my period. Obviously, I'm on my period. I get my period all the time. I'm not on my period right now, but I get my period all the time. You know, Charlie? I would never think having sex on your period is hot. Like, that's just gross to me. That's kind of nasty. What's with this whole day 1 in joke? To me, the day 1 in joke is like, it's like, your first day, you're always just like, oh yeah, I got my period, oh my god, and then you're just like, I don't know, like to me, I don't really get the whole day 1 joke, but to me, like being like on my period for the first day, I'm just like, hey, Katie, my best friend, I'm like, hey Katie, started my period, I love life so much, FML, like, literally, that's me. Number 6, period pants / panties, question mark. I have period panties because I'm not ruining my good underwear for when Mother Nature decides she wants to take her course. Problem solved. There you go. Every girl should have period underwear. If you don't have period underwear, you must buy a lot of underwear because your underwear will get ruined. And if you don't believe me, whatever. Get your period, boys, and you'll know what I'm talking about. What does the pain feel like? Okay, so to me, it feels like for the whole week or however long you have your period, it's like you're constantly getting stabbed and hit with a truck about every single hour. Like every single second, you're just getting hit with and stabbed, and needles going through. You know, you're just getting tortured. That's what it feels like. Like, amen to that, right, y'all? Amen, girls? Amen. Anyway, is it weird wearing a tampon? Like, are you constantly aware of it? No. It's not weird wearing a tampon. I wear tampons. I do not feel them whatsoever. And if you do feel them, you put it in wrong, or you're dry. Like, not, that sounds weird. Or your period's not that, your flow's not heavy. So don't ever put it in a tampon if your flow is not heavy, because it will hurt you. And if you feel your tampon and you have a heavy flow, that either means like it's like you need to change it, or you did something wrong. I don't know. Does that make sense? Is it really that expensive? How many pads and tampons do you go through a day? I don't really know. Like I said, just depends on my flow. Like, depends on my flow how many things I go through. how many of them I go through. And the last question, number 10. Can we help the guys? Can your boyfriend or girlfriend or whoever you're dating, can they help you with your period? I personally would, like, if like you need tampons or pads or something, it's like if you need tampons or pads or something, like if you're, sorry my voice, I'm a little sick, sorry. So like if you need tampons or pads, it'd be great if like your person that you're dating would go and get you some if you need it, and like bring some chocolate or something, because I get so excited whenever like I get like these tingly feelings whenever I'm near like candy when I'm on my period. Woo, I feel great. Like, you can help by like, if we need something, you can get it, you know what I mean? But yeah, I hope you guys liked today's talk time. That is all for today's video. Sorry it was late again. I always have complications when I don't do it like I'm supposed to. Anyway, like, comment, and subscribe down below. Please tell me if you like seeing videos like this, and please comment down below stuff you want me to talk about. And if you have any questions, you can either comment them down below or follow me on my social medias in the description and message me. But yeah, that is all for today's video. But hold on. Okay, you want to say hi? What are you doing, Katie? Do you want to say hi?
Hi.
But anyway, you want to say bye with me?
Sure.
Say, peace.
Peace.